Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name's Yasmin. I do fashion, beauty and lifestyle videos here on YouTube, and happy new year to everyone that's watching. If you are new here, please subscribe. I have lots of fun videos coming up in 2021 that I'm really excited to share with you. But for now, let's talk about our New Year's goals. Now, I'm going to go back in time first of all and talk about my goals for 2019 and 2020 and talk about how they worked out to give myself and you guys a more realistic idea of if I can achieve these goals and whether everything's going to work out and what I've achieved in the past. I think going through old goals and ambitions that you've had and things that you work towards is a really good way of realising what you're capable of and realising that failure is only a way of learning, and you're not a failure if you don't achieve your goals from the year before. So in 2018 to 2019, so my goals for 2019 were to get a new job, because I was working in retail and I was doing my degree, my second degree, and I really wanted to get a step up in my career. So my first one was to get a new job. Talking of my degree, in 2019, my second goal for the year was to finish my master's degree with a 2-1 or above. So like a 2-1 or a first is the best you can get, and then a 2-1 is the one below. So that was, I'd say that was the goal that I didn't think I was going to hit, but we'll get to whether I hit it or not in a moment. So it was get a new job, get a 2-1 or above in my masters, and the next one was to pass my driving test or learn how to drive. And at the beginning of 2019 I had no driving lessons apart from when I was 17, which was like over 10 years ago. So that was also a big one. So the first goal, get a new job, did I do that in 2019? Yes, I did. So I applied for, I think I applied for 3 different jobs. I didn't apply for a lot of jobs because I was being very picky. I already had a job, so I was working in retail, as I say, and I was also at university, so I wasn't really desperate for money. It was more that I wanted to take a step up in my career. So I got a job in safeguarding, and I got that I think in the August or September time, and I started it the year after, but I knew I got the job in 2019, and I did about a week unpaid sort of training on the job thing just to get myself into it. So I smashed that goal. I achieved it just before the year ended, and I was really nervous in like October, September, whenever I got the job, that I wouldn't achieve that goal. And I shouldn't have been nervous at all, because as I say, I did have a job. I wouldn't have been a failure or a disappointment, but it's just something that I really wanted to do, and I did do that. I got myself a job just before the year ended. So the next one was getting a 2-1 or above in my master's degree, and I did end up getting a 2-1. I just scraped it. So although it might seem like I'm completely successful and that I absolutely smashed that goal, I actually didn't. I wish I hadn't set myself that goal in hindsight, because I really worked too hard and burnt myself out doing my dissertation and doing my assignments, because I put so much pressure on myself to get high marks. So yeah, it kind of, I put too much pressure on myself when really I could have just got a lower mark and still passed the degree and got a good degree. But yeah, I put a lot of pressure on myself, which meant that my dissertation, I ended up getting quite a low mark actually, when I could have just put less pressure on myself and actually enjoyed it more and not thought about what the end result was going to be. But yeah, I did get a 2-1. I just scraped a 2-1. And the next one was learn to drive. Now, I did smash this, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so I don't want to toot my own horn, but I've been having driving lessons since I was 17. So 17 to like 19, I had lots of driving lessons, loads of them. I spent so much money. I was so anxious, and I just felt I had so much anxiety when I was in the car. I'm such a nervous driver, and I just never went through with the test. I stopped driving. I had 3 different driving instructors and I didn't pass or get near to passing with any of them because I was such a nervous wreck. My goal in 2019, I would try again 10 years later and learn to drive, and it was really scary, but I found a driving instructor who suited me. So first of all I wanted a lady because the other 3 driving instructors I had were men, and they were quite shouty and they made me feel quite intimidated, which I think was a part of why I didn't end up passing my driving test or getting to the point of passing my driving test in the past, because I used to feel quite anxious and intimidated when I was in the car and I didn't feel comfortable. So I got a female driving instructor this time who's really calm and patient with me, God bless her. And I hid it from everyone, most people anyway. I hid it from my parents. And my theory, I didn't revise that much, and honestly I passed it first time. I don't know how I did it, and I mean I still have trouble at roundabouts, so I'm glad you don't get tested again. But yeah, I passed that first time. And then my driving test, I didn't pass the first time and I was so anxious and I cried and it was horrible. And then the second time I actually went to my doctor's and got some anti-anxiety pills and tablets because my nerves were so bad, and they helped me out. Then my second test, I took an anti-anxiety pill and I just thought, let's do it. If I fail, I fail. I didn't put any pressure on myself and I passed the second time, so I did that. So all of my goals for 2019 I hit, I smashed them, and what else can I say? I was really proud of myself in 2019. Now let's go on to 2020. So after smashing all those goals, I really set my goals high for 2020, which, knowing what we know now, was probably a bad idea. But 2020, my goals were to learn French, basic French at least, to excel in my career, and to save money. So to save like £1,000 plus in my savings account. So 2020, everything went to part right. We had a pandemic and all of my goals, I can honestly say, went out of the window from the get-go. I was working so hard at work and learning French was just not an option for me because I had too much to do. When the lockdown happened, I didn't stop working. I actually just worked from home and worked twice as hard because I worked in education. So there was a lot of pressure on me. I had no time to learn French, and also I honestly just couldn't be bothered because I just thought, let's spend time on the things that are important to me, spending time, as much time as possible with my family that I can, and doing things that make me happy, because the pandemic just put everything into a different perspective for me. The second one was to excel in my career. This is a funny one because I was doing really well in my career and I really loved it, but when lockdown happened, obviously things changed and I ended up recently separating from my career, so I don't have that job that I had then. So in the first half of the year, I would say yes, maybe I smashed my goal. I was doing quite well and I was handling things quite well. In the second half of the year, I really struggled. It was a high pressure job and I did crumble, and I don't have it anymore. So that tells you about whether I smashed that goal. Probably not. And then the third goal was to save money in my savings account, £1,000 plus. I didn't do that, I'm going to be honest. I didn't save any money, and that's probably just because I'm really wasteful with money. I'm probably going to have that same goal again in 2021 to save money. I'll probably have that same goal every year since. I've got to be really careful. So 2021. That's it, 2021. Our goals for 2021, our goals. This is quite difficult because we don't know what 2021 is going to look like. I have absolutely no idea about whether we're going to be in a full lockdown or whether we're going to be free to go out and do things. My goals were meant to be get fit, so go to the gym, go back to the gym, save money and develop a new career. They're still my goals to a certain extent, but I am going to specify them and change them up a bit more. But 2021, that it was get fit and go to the gym. Now we don't know whether gyms are open, so my new 2021 goal is to build a home gym and work out at least 3 times a week. So I don't work out at all, so 3 times a week I think is a really good goal to head towards. Even if it's 10 minutes 3 times a week, it doesn't matter. I just need to get fit, and I do have an exercise bike that I need to fix, so that's in that goal as well. Saving money I've got to do, so I'm kind of halfway-ish there to my goal, but I think I'm going to expand on my goal and make it a bit bigger and save a bit more money. Fingers crossed I can do it. So included in that goal in the specifics will be not spending as much money on fast fashion, not spending as much money on beauty products, finding sustainable ways of living, so clothes that I can wear again and again, wearing less makeup maybe, not doing big hauls on this channel, maybe going to charity shops and things like that. It will help me save money and save the environment, so that is what is included in that save money goal. And the third one, excel in a new career or get a new career. Long-term goal is for social media and YouTube and things like that to be my career. That is what I dream of and that's what I want to do. But in the meantime, I do need to get something that will get me money, obviously, and I want to get something that I enjoy doing. My last job I did enjoy, but it was really high stress. I want something that's a bit more low stress so I can work on my social media and my YouTube channel and other activities. So my third goal is to get a new career I enjoy and that I can also concentrate on my hobbies and side hustles in the meantime. I've discussed my past goals and my future goals, so how am I going to get there? First of all, I'm going to manifest. Every single day I'm going to manifest, so I'm going to give myself positive affirmations. I am going to do this, I am going to save money, I am going to develop a new career, I am going to get fit and active and have a healthier lifestyle. And I'm going to say that to myself every single day, whether it's in my head or whether it's out loud. Manifesting is a really good tool to help you get what you want, and when I achieved all those goals in 2019, manifesting really helped me, as well as positive affirmations. I completely believed in myself and that's what really helped me to smash those goals. In 2020 I lost sight of manifesting and of saying positive affirmations to myself, and that obviously made me take a step back, including the worldwide pandemic. Obviously we can't forget about that. That did put a damper on things as well. But I think if I learn to manifest more, believe in myself a little bit more, then I can smash those goals once again. And that's really important for you to do as well if you want to smash those goals that you have. The second thing I'm going to do is break down those goals. For example, when I talk about my career, I can have a page maybe in my diary or in my notebook about social media. Okay, so exactly how many followers do I want on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube? Break it down and break down exactly how I'm going to get there. How many times am I going to post every day, and what sort of content am I going to be making, and I'm going to break those goals down. And again, for saving money, how much am I going to save each week? Where's that money going? Is it going into an ISA, a savings account? Is it going into a piggy bank? How much is going in there? Break that down. For my get fit and build my home gym, okay, at what date am I going to have my home gym ready? How many times a week am I going to exercise? What parts of my body am I going to work on each week? What are my rest days going to be? Meal prep, what meals am I going to eat? Break it all down. And hopefully that will help me to reach those goals. Again, that helped me when I smashed my goals in 2019 to break things down. I worked out in my master's degree exactly what grades I needed, and I focused on those miniature goals to achieve my main goal. And the third one I'm going to do is to work hard without excuses. In 2020 I've made a lot of excuses for myself. I have, every time I've thought about a goal, oh I should learn French, or I should do this, I've thought, oh no, but it's lockdown, or oh we're in a worldwide pandemic. You know, every time I thought, oh I should go for a run, I think, yeah, but I could just stay at home, everyone else is at home, no one's going to see me. And I've made so many excuses for myself that I've ended up achieving none of my goals, doing nothing, and that's not going to happen to me in 2021, and it's not going to happen to you in 2021 2021 either. We're gonna do this, we're gonna smash our goals, so let's do it. Manifest with me, do affirmations with me, break your goals down into smaller sections and work hard at them until you hit them. I promise you, we can do it in 2021, no matter what happens. Even if there's a lockdown, even if you have to change those goals a little bit because of coronavirus or a pandemic, you can still smash those goals. There's so many people I see out there this year in 2020 who have just hit new heights, either on social media or with their fitness or whatever, and I've just thought to myself, it is possible and they're doing it, so why can't I do it in 2021? Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's been a bit wordy and a bit talky, which is not like my usual videos. It's been more of a lifestyle video than fashion and beauty, but I hope it's really helped you to understand that it doesn't matter if you fail. All those failures can be a learning opportunity, like they have been for me. They've made me change my ways of thinking for 2021, and actually the failures that I made in 2020 have made me more positive about 2021. And I know that in the past I've achieved things and that I can do it again this year. So please believe in yourself, because I believe in you so much. We can absolutely smash those goals and work hard on ourselves this year. We've had an absolutely wonderful new year. I'll be back again soon with another video, maybe a bit more fashiony, a bit more beauty, and I'm going to keep you updated about my 2021 goals. Fingers crossed that I hit them, but if not, I'm sure you'll find out in next year's New Year video. Have a great day, have a great week. I love you so much, and thanks for watching. Please subscribe, it would really help me out. It would help me to hit those goals sooner rather than later. Thank you, bye.